Hello everyone. I'm so glad to have you back in my corner. And welcome to the 4th episode of Christyn's Crochet Corner. Ah! Christyn says, welcome back to our 4th episode. If you are new to the channel, I'd like to welcome you. My name is Chris, and here we talk all about crochet. Let me move my mic a little bit so that my shawl doesn't cover it. Okay, so that we talk all about crochet. This is a no hate, no bully zone. You are safe. This channel is mostly about love and peace and joy, and the joy that crochet brings into our life. And I love crochet. I love all things to do crochet. I can't really tell you like why one specific example of why I love crochet. Like I can't give you one thing. Like I love it. I just love it. I'm so in love with it. If I could, I would be crocheting every day, every hour, every minute. But I'm a mom, so I can't. I have little people that need me, and big people and people with 4 legs. Paw people. So they're outside the door right now waiting for me to finish with my video. So thank you so much for opening your hearts and you're giving me your time and your ears and lending me a few minutes of your day. Welcome to our corner, our little corner of the world here in South Texas, where we talk all about crochet. I have a few goodies. I did go to Micheal's craft store. I don't really get to go to Micheal's a lot, so it was nice. But before I begin, I want to remind you guys, as if you need reminding, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, or I'm sorry, our channel, so that you never miss out on the fun, you never miss out on any of the chats. Also, give me a thumbs up, share this video, and like it. And any comment is welcome. My only rule about comments, I do have rules about comments, guys, is if you're going to say something or give advice to somebody, please say it in a loving and caring and kind manner. Do not, let's not make people feel bad, because this is our peaceful zone. This is our little, like, place that's hate-free, okay? I do have an old cell phone here so that I can make sure I'm on time and I don't exceed my video time, because I don't want y'all here forever. But that's why this is here, because I don't have a clock. I need to really buy a clock. That's a good investment, right? To buy a clock. But anyways, if you haven't recognized, Steve is here. He is alive. He's a little dry. I have to water him, but he's still alive, you guys. He's made it for 4 episodes. He wasn't here in the last episode because I had forgot him. And as you can tell, we're back in my son's room because he is actually asleep in my room. And I did not record Sunday. I was super tired. I don't know what's been going on with my body lately. I've been really, like, I don't want to get out of bed in the mornings. I'm super sleepy all day long. Like, I'm constantly yawning. I'm just lazing about, and I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know, maybe I need like a multivitamin, or I don't know, but it has been a rough couple of days. So yesterday it was super rough, and today wasn't that bad. I actually got some stuff done. I went to the grocery store and I got some food because our fridge was like bare. So not like bare, but it was like nothing. So I finally got up and I went to the grocery store and I said, I am gonna record a video. But I'm here, you guys. Here I am, sitting down in my chair, talking with my friends. Our family has grown to a few more people, so thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for inviting me in your life and having me with you for our little crochet chats. If you are crocheters and knitters, Knitters are also welcome. I don't know anything about knitting. I'm so sorry. I know nothing, absolutely nothing about knitting. I can't get into it. That's not something that I have an interest in. I love crochet and that's good enough for me. So if you are a knitter, my hat's off to you, because I can't, you're awesome. But like I said, I did go to, oh my word, excuse me, I burped. I'm sorry. I did go to Micheal's and they had a sale on the Pantone, is that how that is? Pantone yarn, so a few of the skeins, and then I went again the following, like 2 days later, and they had like all these like weird colors that I wasn't into, but they were regular $7.99, and then they went like 50% off to $3.99. So these are the skeins that I got. My dogs are trying to like bust in this door, no lie. They're fighting. They're not like fighting, like gonna kill each other. They wrestle play. But I got these 2 skeins. Oh, how pretty. I don't know if you can show the tags or not. I'm still like new with this whole YouTube, what I can and can't say. And I'm really trying hard to abide by all the rules. So I don't want to take credit for anything. But I did purchase this with my money. And this is by Yarnspirations Karen Pantone. And this one is called Bright Orchid. Oh my gosh. For real, you guys, for real. This is so beautiful. Look at these colors. I never would have ever thunk in my entire life that a black would go good with all these colors. So the little picture is beautiful. That little picture. So I don't know if these have individual colors, like names. I'm sorry. I don't think so. I wish, Karen, if a representative of Karen is out there, there would be a really cool thing. I don't know. I really appreciate those things when y'all individually name the colors. So like, I know this is called Bright Orchid, but if you were to individually name these colors, that would be amazing. So there's that Bright Orchid, and then this one is called Blushing Coral. Ooh, and I got a color of the year color too, but that's the picture, and these are the colors. So pretty. I had to get a purple in each one of these skeins. Is it skein or a hank? Because it's kind of looks like a hanky. But this is a bulky number 5, you guys. It doesn't even feel like a number 5 yarn. That's odd. That's really odd. I would have never guessed that it would be a number 5 yarn. So there's this little hat pattern inside. And I'm assuming you can go onto the Yarnspirations website and get the pattern for free. But I bought just these 2 colors because I didn't really have... I got Blushing Coral and Bright Orchid. I didn't really see anything else that I liked, like the color wise. And then when I went again, I thought that they would like bring out old stashes of yarn, and it was like this jean color, and it was like all the, like this hank, all these things, you know how they're different? It was like the same jean color, all of them. So I was like, I'm gonna have to pass that up. So I really didn't like any of the colors. I guess because they were on sale and people were grabbing them like that. And like I said, my local Micheal's is not really local. Like the closest one we have is pretty far. I think it's like an hour away from where I live. I'm always finding like nails or screws on my floor for some reason. But anywho, that was random. But yeah, so, and they're super soft and squishy, you guys. I know I'm gonna make a hat, and I do have a pattern for a hat, but I just have so much going on. Like I say in my past videos, if you go and you hop on my old videos, I complain about how much I have going on and how much crochet I have to do and how behind I am. So, trying to keep it all together by my seams. It's like pulling me apart. But anyways, it's like super hot in this room. And I had a jacket. I had like a cardigan on because it's like my house is like 68. But this room, for some reason, is like 72 degrees. I think the vent is closed. Mercy me, it's hot in here. But yeah. Anyways, so we're moving on to our next topic. The next thing I want to talk to you about is how many of y'all out there are doing the Sarah Satch. I always want to say granny thong for some reason, but it's Grantastic crochet along. So tis I am doing the crochet along with Sarah Satch, her granny thongs, and I have all my granny thongs in here, you guys. So I am making one crochet along for myself and then another for a family member, and I cannot disclose who that family member is. But either way, is this dirty? I tell y'all, I can't have anything because somebody's gonna get it dirty. My husband actually spilled lemon water on like a bunch of my granny squares, so I had to wash them. But anyways, as you can tell, this is you can probably guess that this one is mine, the blanket that I'm gonna make for my house, because it has purple in it. And I love me some purple. And it's got, this is lavender by red. These are all Red Heart yarns. So this is lavender, minty, and aura. And this is what I'm doing. I'm making, you could probably tell better with these. I am making 6 each. So Sarah is making 4, but I'm gonna make 6. And this is what I'm doing. So the outsides are the same color, but the insides are switched. So like it's aura, minty, lavender, minty, aura, lavender. And then it is lavender, aura, minty, aura, lavender, minty, and so on and so forth. So it kind of gives it a different vibe. That's what I was really going for. And this one is my absolute fave out of all of them. I did not like the circle and the square one. I didn't appreciate it. I don't know. Like, I appreciate it, but it just didn't like catch me. Like, I don't know. I'm so in love with this classic granny. And I did like this circle granny square one, but I don't know. This one was amazing. I really enjoyed this one. I really like this one, and you can tell I'm doing them the same thing. So each one I'm alternating, so I'm making 6 each. I haven't done the March one. I haven't done I'm working on the March one right now. So, and then you guys, these colors. So I'm making this for a loved one for Christmas. So look at these colors. Oh, so pretty and bright. How beautiful. This is also Red Heart. All Red Heart. The person, I guess the person that I'm making this for actually came over and they were like, oh my gosh, I love those colors that you're making that blanket out of. And I was like, thanks. So I knew that they liked the colors already. Actually, when I went to the store, I told my husband, I said, oh my gosh, so-and-so would love these colors. And he was like, you think? And then they came over and he was like, you were so right. And I was like, I know, I'm always right. But look at these colors. So look at this, y'all. Pretty, so pretty. They're lucky that I love them because sometimes I make stuff. Do y'all ever do that? Do y'all ever make things and then you're like, I might just keep this for myself. So I really appreciated this one. Like the full, you guys, stop fighting. The full, all double crochets. I loved it. And this circle in the square one did come out good. I guess because the colors that I was using, it didn't look right. I don't know. I don't think this looks good. But this, still have to weave in these ends. Ugh. These ones, I guess because the colors are bright and purred, this one looks way better. But I did run into a bit of a snaggle. That was a little problem. Like the teensiest, tiniest problem. These are a little bit, like these squares are a little bit bigger than these. Like a teensy tiny bit. And I was hoping that I was going to be able to go through this whole project without blocking my squares. I was hoping, but that didn't turn out right. Whatever. So I'm going to see what happens because this next one that I'm making, I think it's called Square in the Corner or the next, she released the other granny in her crochet along. And sometimes, you guys, my brain just like for a minute. And so I'm for all of these granny squares, okay, all of them, I used a 4.25. And then when I started, because I always do like a practice square to make sure that it fits with this. When I did it, it didn't fit. So I was like, what is going on here? So I had to actually bump up my hook size like a lot. It was almost a whole like number. I had to bump it up to a 5. So I don't know what's going on, but it'll make sense somewhere along the way. But either way, they're still all the same size, and that's what really counts, I guess. Because like when I stitch them together, if the stitches don't line up, you know how like you can just like kind of just like smash them together or add few, you know what I mean? Like it'll work out in the end. It's just the sizing that really matters. So that's what's most important. Do you know what time it is? It's fun fact. No way, it is already 5:10. Oh my gosh. It's fun fact about Chris time. Boop, 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 boop. So usually each week I try to give one fun fact about myself. But I think I'm going to try to do 2 fun facts. Oh. Just to give y'all a little extra bump into my life. So, okay, I want y'all to try to take a good guess. What do you think my favorite holiday is? So I'm going to give you a few seconds to guess. Okay, time is up. So, I know that there's probably like a lot of holidays, but my favorite, absolute favorite holiday. Like I get like warm and tingly inside. Is that giving you a hint? Warm and tingly, and I get like nervous. I don't know why I get nervous, but I just get like a little nervous. I love it so much. Christmas. I love Christmas. I'm one of those people that like as soon as Thanksgiving is over, yo, we put it into Christmas overload. Like we are going to blow up this house with green, white, and red. Like it is Christmas. Santa is coming down. Like, so we better get ready. My house is full of baby Jesuses, is full of Santas and Christmas trees. And as soon as the Christmas music comes on the radio, it is on in my house. Like I put the hot cocoa is going. I put what is it? Like I don't have a fireplace, so I put like that fireplace thingy on my TV, and I put Christmas music on. Michael Bublé, shout out to you. Thank you for making my Christmas so awesome. I love me some Michael. So Harry Connick Jr. Oh, these people are so iconic to my Christmas. I love Christmas so much. I have not made a Christmas sweater. So if you know a really cute little pattern for a Christmas sweater, please let me know. Just because I would love to make a Christmas sweater with like a bunch of Christmas appliques. That would be so cute. I usually start getting ready for Christmas around July, August-ish. And by getting ready, I don't mean like decorating my house. I mean like making Christmas presents for my family. There are certain people that are like super close to me that don't appreciate my gifts that I give them. Can you believe that? They're like close, like not like fifth cousin. Like these are people that you would think like, wow, I would really think that she would really enjoy your gift. No, honey. Close. Like they don't even like, they're like, thanks, another homemade gift. But then there's another person in my life that every time I make them something, they're like so happy that I made them. Like it's like crazy like how happy they are when I make them. Like the first year I started crocheting, I made them a scarf and they were like over the moon happy. Yeah, I was like, I never thought that. I thought that this person would be over the moon happy and they weren't. They were like, and this one was like, oh, thank you so much. And I was like, yo, I didn't think I was going to get that reaction from you, but I did. So is there anybody in your life that is like, you go out of your way and you're spending like nights up, like you could be asleep, but you're like wide awake, like at till 1 or 2 in the morning, crocheting them something. And then they're like, thanks. I love it. And you're like, okay, give it back then. It doesn't really hurt me. I know, because what I made them wasn't something like ginormously huge. Like I didn't make them like a queen size blanket, but it was kind of like, what? Like, okay. It was like a little bit disappointing. So is there anybody in your life that you were like, I will absolutely never make them a crocheted handmade item, knitted item, whatever it is, again, because they totally like snuffed my fire out. Like they just like busted my bubble when I tried to do them a nice little deed? Leave me a comment and I will feel for you guys. I understand. I've been there. I'm trying to listen to see if I hear my son. I feel like sometimes I hear him and it scares me because he's supposed to be asleep and he's like in the other room. I'm quite crazy. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Anyways, we are going to do inspirational quote of the week. And this woman, really, I know I did 2 women quotes. I'm sorry, guys. I'll try. It's just, I find these quotes and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to share them with Christyn's Crochet Corner people. So, this woman really like, oh no, she hit me in a different area. Like it was like, boom, like, yeah, you're right, girl. It says, we may encounter many defeats, But we must not be defeated. Maya Angelou. Oh, how beautiful is that? Let that resonate. Like, don't be defeated. If you watched my last video, I was feeling like really defeated. And lately that doubt has been like seeping into my mind, just because it's like I have so much on my plate right now. And my body, for some reason, like I'm suffering with this like this like I don't want to get up. I don't want to get out of bed. I don't know. I don't think it's depression, but it's just like I don't have the energy. Like, I'm so tired all the time, and I just don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to see people. So this quote, when I read it, I was like, don't be defeated, Chris. Don't be defeated. Keep going. Keep pushing on. So it really helped me. It really inspired me. So Maya is up there in heaven. Thank you so much, Maya. Thank you for helping me get through this. I know it's been a really tough week, but I can keep going. I know I didn't tell y'all fun fact number 2 about me. So I give you kind of like a happy get to know me kind of comment, and now I'm gonna give you kind of like not like a sad one, but like it's like a different side of me. So I really suffer. I don't want to say I suffer, but it's like I push myself really, really hard on things. Like, I will stay up. For example, I'll stay up and I will crochet for somebody till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I'll wake up early the next day to take care of my family. The same thing with my beliefs, like what I believe, what I believe in my life. The same thing with my house. It's like I push myself to where I almost kind of break myself, and I'm really trying to learn my limits. I'm really trying to learn where I can say, okay, I need to stop myself. My home, I don't have OCD. I've never been diagnosed, but I don't like my house to be dirty. And if it is, it bothers me. Like, I can't sleep. If there's dishes in the sink, I can't sleep. If there's toys on the floor, I cannot sleep. Laundry, I can't rest until my house is clean. And there was actually a point in my life a few months ago that I would clean like my house, like a deep clean every day. And at night, when I would see, like, I would think like, oh my God, I forgot to clean my son's room, or I forgot to clean this. Like, I would get really bad anxiety, and I would like, I know this sounds so crazy, you guys. I know it sounds crazy because like I'm saying it, I'm like, dude, you're a psychopath. But I would smell my hands, because my hands would smell like bleach. I would clean my house so hard that the smell of bleach would be like stain my hands. Like, it was like, it would not leave my hands. No matter how many times I washed them, no matter what soap I used, my hands like constantly smelled like bleach because I was bleaching everything. And I would like smell my hands, and it would give me like, it would calm me down. Isn't that so crazy? Like, in my mind, I'm like, dude, you're crazy. But it's like, that's something that I suffer from, is I push myself. And it's good because you don't want to be lazy. But now I'm fighting the point where it's like, okay, you need to calm down. And now I've calmed down to the point where it's like, I don't even want to do anything. Like, I have those blankets that I have to do, and I have this crochet along, and I have all of this stuff, and I have a Bible study that I have to lead on Friday, and my husband is like out of town, and just thinking about it kind of overwhelms me. And I feel like I'm But it's not even that big of a deal, you know? I know that there's people out there who really are overwhelmed. And I pray for them, and I hope that their life, they see that they have meaning and that there's people who care about them and love them. And it's not about me. It's not about me. So sometimes I hurt just because I push myself too much, or I don't push. I'm still trying to find that little sweet spot. So it was kind of like another side of me. I do suffer from some things. It steeps from, this goes back from since when I was a child. Like, my earliest memories, I remember having anxiety. Like, I remember I was like 8 and I would have such bad anxiety at 8. So crochet is my way of escaping that. Even though sometimes it's work and you're sitting there and your back hurts or your hands hurt, stop and don't push yourself too hard, but know that this is what we love to do. This is our passion. This is our freedom. This is where we can say, I love you. Look at what I made you. Look at how much I care about you. This is, one day I will die, but the things that I made you will be here with you forever, even if I can't be here with you forever. So I try to just take it one day at a time. I am not diagnosed with depression. I am not diagnosed with OCD. I have been diagnosed with anxiety, and they said mild depression, but I don't want to accept that I have anxiety. And when they ask me, "Oh, do you have anxiety?" I say no, I don't have anxiety. I don't claim that over my life. I just say, I'm fine. God gave me one more day, and I'm going to do what I can with that day. And, He'll give me the strength to go on. So do whatever you have to. If you're not a religious person, do what you have to. Meditate, pray, seek friends, seek family. I really, 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 really suggest that you seek family, because families they're not going to steer you wrong, I don't think. At least my family doesn't, but all families are not the same. But or a friend that you can trust. It's been a rough week, guys. It's been up and down. It's been an up and down week, but even though I'm not at 100%, I'm still here for y'all, and I can still give you loving words and time to just kind of get away from everything and relax. So if you're hurting, I understand. If you need a break, I understand. If you're overwhelmed, I understand. I understand these feelings. I'm right next to you in the same boat as you are. I am not very different from you. I may be a different color. I may be in a different area. I may have different hair or a different face, but on the inside, we're the same. I hurt just like you do, and I feel just like you do, and I love just like you do. So crochet is another example that we bring together, how we have in common. So you guys, as you go through this week, I ask that you go out there with a positive mindset, because you don't want to end your week with a negative mindset. But as you go through your week and you finish your week, finish it with a positive mindset, even if there's a tornado outside and you have $2 in your bank account, or if your bank account is negative, positive energy, positive outlook. And I know it's not easy. I know it's easier said than done. Trust me, I know. But you will always have me. our corner and crochet no matter what. I hope y'all have an amazing week. I hope that you're surrounded by loved ones and friends. And if you need a little spark of joy in your life, if you need a laugh or you need just to talk crochet, I am always here 24/7, no matter what. Just don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment, you guys, because so that there can be so much more crochet chat between you and I. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you'll have a good one. God bless you.